What if something as simple as your daily shower, something you've done your entire life, is quietly doing more harm than good as you age? You step out of the shower expecting to feel refreshed, but instead your skin is itchy tight or even flaking. Maybe you've chalked it up to dry air or getting older, but what if the real culprit is your shower itself? In today's video, we're going to uncover 6 eye-opening reasons why doctors are urging seniors to rethink how often and how they shower. These insights could completely reshape your understanding of self-care in your golden years. We're talking about much more than saving water. This is about protecting your skin, strengthening your immune system, avoiding potential health risks, and most importantly, improving your quality of life. So don't go anywhere. Especially reason number 6, it might just change how you approach your entire wellness routine. But before we dive in, if you find this topic valuable, please give this video a like. It helps more people discover these important aging tips. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that button and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our future health insights. To show you're still watching and engaged, drop a comment below. Type 1 if you're enjoying this video, or 0 if you'd like to see improvements. Your feedback truly matters. Number 1, skin sensitivity and aging. As we grow older, our bodies go through many changes, but few are as noticeable and as easily ignored as changes in our skin. Have you ever noticed your skin feeling thinner, more delicate, or unusually dry even though your habits haven't changed? That's because aging skin requires a completely different level of care than it did in your 20s, 30s, or even 50s. And yet most of us continue showering the same way we always have: hot water, heavy scrubbing, and soaps with strong fragrances. Here's the problem: that fresh and clean feeling you get after a hot shower might be coming at a cost. As we age, the outer layer of our skin becomes thinner and loses essential oils that once kept it supple, strong, and hydrated. These oils are your skin's natural defense against dryness, irritation, and infection. Without them, even a small scratch can lead to painful consequences. Think of your skin like a shield, and every steamy shower might be quietly chipping away at that shield. Hot water strips away these protective oils even faster. Combine that with harsh soaps and overscrubbing, and you've got a recipe for red, itchy, irritated skin. And for older adults, that irritation can lead to much bigger problems, like cracks in the skin that invite infection, inflammation, or worse. Let's make it real with a story. Harold's story. A wake-up call: meet Harold, an 81-year-old retiree with a disciplined routine. Every morning without fail, Harold took a hot shower, scrubbing vigorously with a strong bar of soap. He believed this routine kept him healthy, fresh, and energized. But slowly, things started to change. He began noticing small red patches on his arms and legs. They itched constantly, sometimes so badly he couldn't sleep through the night. The patches spread, became painful, and started affecting his mood and mobility. At first, Harold thought it was just old age, but a visit to the dermatologist told a different story. His daily shower routine, something he thought was helping him, was actually the cause of his skin condition. His doctor explained that hot water and harsh soap were stripping away his skin's natural oils, leading to irritation, flaking, and even small sores. These tiny cracks in the skin were increasing his risk of infection, especially dangerous at his age. With support from his daughter, Harold made a few changes. He reduced his showers to 2-3 times per week, switched to lukewarm water, replaced his bar soap with a gentle fragrance-free cleanser, started using a thick hydrating moisturizer after every wash. Within just 3 weeks, the difference was dramatic. The itching stopped, the redness faded, and Harold felt more comfortable in his skin than he had in years. This isn't just Harold's story, it's a wake-up call for many. How should seniors shower instead? Dermatologists now recommend that adults over 60 consider showering only 2 to 3 times per week, unless you've been sweating heavily working outdoors or are visibly dirty. When you do shower, here are key steps to protect your skin. Use lukewarm water, not hot. Hot water feels good, but it dehydrates skin faster than you think. Avoid harsh soaps, especially those with fragrance or antibacterial properties. Instead, use a gentle, pH-balanced, fragrance-free cleanser made specifically for sensitive or mature skin. Moisturize immediately after drying off within 3 minutes of stepping out of the shower. Choose a rich emollient-based cream containing ingredients like O-ceramides, O-hyaluronic acid, O-glycerin. These lock in moisture and reinforce your skin's protective barrier. Focus on key areas. Arms, legs, hands, and back are most prone to dryness. Use a humidifier, especially in dry climates or during winter. A little extra moisture in the air can do wonders for your skin's hydration. Rethinking routine. Losing cleanliness. Reducing how often you shower doesn't mean sacrificing hygiene. It's about recognizing that your body's needs have changed and adjusting your habits to support your health, not undermine it. For many older adults, chronic dry skin can turn into red, scaly patches, persistent itching, painful cracks and sores, increased risk of infection. All of this can be prevented or at least significantly reduced by simply adjusting your shower habits. Ask yourself, is your routine serving you or hurting you? Let's hear from you. If you're still watching and find this advice useful, comment one below to let me know you're with me. And if you've experienced dry, itchy skin or had to change your hygiene routine with age, share your experience. Your comment might help someone else in the same situation. Now let's move on to reason number 2, immune health and the skin's protective role. And trust me, this one might surprise you. Number 2, immune health and the skin's protective role. Just a moment ago, we discussed how your skin changes with age, becoming drier, thinner, and more vulnerable to irritation. But here's something even more critical. Your skin isn't just about looks or comfort. It's a key player in your immune system, acting as your body's very first line of defense against the outside world. Imagine your skin as a fortress wall. Every brick made up of natural oils, beneficial bacteria, and skin cells is carefully laid to keep out unwanted invaders, like harmful bacteria, viruses, and fungi. It also helps regulate your internal temperature moisture levels and protects vital systems beneath the surface. But what happens if that wall is weakened? Frequent showers, especially hot ones, or those using heavily scented or antibacterial soaps can chip away at that defense system. Bit by bit, the protective oils and good bacteria that live on your skin are washed away. And just like a fortress with holes in its walls, your body becomes vulnerable to attack. The hidden dangers of overwashing. When you shower too often or use harsh soaps that promise deep cleaning, you may feel squeaky clean, but at what cost? The skin's surface is home to a delicate ecosystem known as the skin microbiome. This includes countless helpful microorganisms that work quietly behind the scenes to maintain balance, block harmful invaders, and support your immune system. But frequent washing can disrupt this balance, wiping out not only dirt and sweat, but the good guys too, and the consequences. For younger individuals with strong immune systems, the skin can often recover quickly. But for older adults, the story is very different. As we age, our bodies produce new skin cells more slowly. Cuts and scratches take longer to heal. Our immune systems naturally become less responsive and more easily overwhelmed. That means once the skin's barrier is compromised, it doesn't bounce back as easily. And infections can spread faster than you think. A tiny, dry patch on your leg that you ignore for a few days. It could turn into cellulitis, a painful bacterial skin infection that may require antibiotics or even hospitalization. A small scratch from gardening or bumping into furniture, if not protected by healthy skin, it could become an entry point for fungal infections or staph bacteria. These might sound like extreme outcomes, but they're far more common than most people realize, especially for seniors with diabetes, autoimmune conditions, or those recovering from surgery. Clara's story. A cautionary tale. Let's look at a real example. Clara, a 77-year-old grandmother of 5, took great pride in her personal hygiene. She believed that staying clean meant showering daily, often with hot water, and her favorite scented soap. But over time, she began experiencing persistent red rashes on her back and legs. Then came the infections, small ones at first, but recurring enough to require multiple rounds of antibiotics. Clara was confused and frustrated. She wasn't doing anything wrong, or so she thought. After speaking with her dermatologist, she discovered the truth: her daily showers were too aggressive for her aging skin. They had stripped away the natural oils and good bacteria her skin depended on, leaving it unprotected. The very routine she thought was keeping her healthy was in fact putting her at risk. With her doctor's guidance, Clara made 3 simple changes. She cut back her showers to 3 times a week. She switched to a gentle, fragrance-free cleanser, and she applied a daily moisturizer even on days she didn't shower. Within just a few weeks, the rashes disappeared. The infections stopped. Her skin felt stronger, less irritated, and most importantly, she felt more confident and in control. Her story is a powerful reminder. Cleanliness isn't about scrubbing harder or more often. It's about caring for your skin's natural defenses, rethinking hygiene with age. So what should you do? It starts with strategic washing, focusing on areas that actually need daily cleaning while giving the rest of your body a break. Here's what dermatologists now recommend for older adults. Clean priority zones daily. Hands, face, underarms, groin, and feet. These areas tend to accumulate sweat oils and bacteria and may need more frequent washing even outside the shower. Full body showers. 2 or 3 times a week is usually enough unless you're sweating heavily, gardening, or working out. Water temperature matters. Always opt for lukewarm rather than hot water. Hot water may feel relaxing, but it strips away protective oils much faster. Choose your cleanser wisely, as mild, pH-balanced, fragrance-free body washes or cleansers made specifically for sensitive or mature skin. Avoid antibacterial soaps unless prescribed. And skip the scrubbing tools, loofahs. Rough washcloths and exfoliating gloves can damage aging skin. Instead, use soft hands or a gentle sponge. Dry gently after showering, pat your skin dry with a soft towel, never rub. This helps prevent further irritation and keeps more moisture in the skin. Moisturize immediately. Within 3 minutes of drying off, apply a rich moisturizer or body cream. Look for ingredients like O-ceramides, O-hyaluronic acid, O-glycerin. These ingredients help repair the skin barrier and lock in moisture where your skin needs it most. Consider hypoallergenic products, especially if you've experienced allergic reactions or sensitive skin in the past. A simple shift with lasting benefits. By making these small changes to your shower routine, you're doing more than keeping your skin comfortable. You're strengthening your immune defenses, reducing your risk of infections, and creating a healthier foundation for the rest of your body. Clean doesn't have to mean scrubbed raw. It means balanced, protected, and cared for. So if you're still with me and finding this information helpful, leave a comment with the number 2 below to let me know you're engaged. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. We have more important tips coming that can help you live better, longer, and healthier. Now get ready for reason number 3, fall risk and bathroom safety, because your shower shouldn't just protect your skin, it should protect your life. Number 3, fall risk and bathroom safety. Previously, we talked about how adjusting your shower habits can strengthen your immune system. But protecting your health doesn't stop at skin level. There's another danger that too many overlook, one that's quietly lurking right under your feet: bathroom safety. As we age, our balance coordination and muscle strength naturally decline. Combine that with hard, wet bathroom surfaces and warm, steamy air, and suddenly what should be a relaxing shower becomes a potential hazard zone. But here's the good news: by reducing your shower frequency to just 2 or 3 times a week, you're not only protecting your skin and immune system, you're also spending less time navigating slippery surfaces, cutting your risk of accidents dramatically. Why showers can be dangerous for seniors. Think about this. You're stepping into the shower. Maybe it's early morning, you're still groggy, or perhaps it's late in the evening and your energy is low. The bathroom lights are dim. The water's hot, fogging up the mirrors and your glasses. The floor is wet. Your blood pressure drops slightly from the heat, just enough to make you feel lightheaded. Now imagine stepping out onto a slick tile floor or a loose bath mat. Your foot slips. In your youth, maybe this would have just been a close call. But now it could mean a fractured hip, a head injury, or weeks of painful recovery. This isn't just hypothetical. These kinds of falls are frighteningly common. Walter's wake-up call. Take the case of Walter, an 80-year-old man who loved his hot morning showers. He found comfort in routine and took pride in his independence. But one chilly winter morning, that routine nearly cost him everything. After finishing his usual hot shower, the steam had completely fogged his glasses. As he stepped out, his bath mat slipped. He lost his balance and fell hard. The result: a fractured pelvis, a trip to the emergency room, and a grueling 6-week rehabilitation. That fall was a wake-up call. Walter realized that his habits, while familiar and comforting, no longer served his aging body. With his family's help, he made thoughtful adjustments. He installed grab bars in the shower and near the toilet, switched to using a shower chair for extra stability, opted for cooler showers, taken in the afternoon when he was most alert, and crucially cut back to 3 showers per week. These changes didn't just improve his physical safety, they gave him back something more important: peace of mind. Smart adjustments for safer showers. You don't have to wait for a fall to start protecting yourself. Here are some practical doctor-recommended tips to reduce bathroom risk while maintaining your hygiene. Shower during your most alert time of day. Avoid early mornings or late nights when grogginess can impair judgment. Mid-morning or early afternoon is usually best. Always use lukewarm water. Hot showers may feel soothing, but they can cause a sudden drop in blood pressure, making you feel dizzy or faint. Lukewarm water is safer and gentler on your skin. Light it up. Make sure your bathroom is well lit, especially if you wear glasses. Consider using night lights or motion sensor lights for nighttime trips. Install non-slip mats inside and outside the shower. These provide traction and help prevent slipping, especially on tile or linoleum floors. Add grab bars. These are easy to install and offer a sturdy grip when entering or exiting the shower. Use a shower chair or bench. Sitting while you bathe reduces the risk of losing balance and helps conserve energy. Keep towels and non-slip footwear nearby. Stepping out onto a soft, dry surface in secure slippers or rubber grip socks prevents last-second slips. Listen to your body. If you feel dizzy, weak, or lightheaded before or after a shower, don't ignore it. This could be a sign of low blood pressure, dehydration, or another medical issue. Talk to your doctor. Your body may be telling you it needs a change. Cleanliness with caution. Bathing will always be an essential part of personal hygiene. But for older adults, it must be done safely and strategically. Cutting back shower frequency is not about giving up on cleanliness. It's about respecting your body's changing needs. By rethinking your bathroom routine and creating a safer space, you can prevent falls, protect your independence, continue living confidently in your own home. So the next time you prepare for a shower, ask yourself, am I setting myself up for safety or taking unnecessary risks? If you're still watching and finding this video helpful, let me know you're here with a simple comment. Type the number 3 in the comment section below. I read every message, and your feedback helps shape future videos designed to support your health, independence, and quality of life. Now let's move on to reason number 4, supporting healthy circulation as you age. You may not realize it, but your shower habits can also affect how well your blood moves through your body. And that too has serious health implications. Earlier, we explored how something as simple as adjusting your shower routine could support not only your physical health, but also your heart's circulation. But did you know it can also deeply affect your emotional well-being? If you're finding this information helpful so far, let me know by leaving a comment with the number 4. That's our quiet signal that you're still watching and learning with me. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe and tap the notification bell. That way you'll never miss future tips and insights crafted to support your health, safety, and independence. Your engagement truly keeps this channel going, and we're grateful for your time and support. Now let's move forward to an equally important but often overlooked aspect of daily life: nurturing your mental and emotional well-being. For many seniors, showering is far more than just a task to stay clean. It can become a quiet ritual of comfort, a private, sacred moment in the day. The warmth of the water, the steady rhythm of droplets, the calm solitude of the bathroom, all combine to create a gentle, almost meditative experience. In these few minutes, you're not just washing away dirt. You might also be rinsing away stress, gathering your thoughts, or simply grounding yourself in the present. But the relationship between emotional health and showering is more complex than it might first appear. Our hygiene habits can sometimes speak volumes about what's happening beneath the surface, emotionally and psychologically. As we grow older, mental well-being becomes just as essential as physical health. Life transitions like retirement, losing a spouse, or living with chronic health issues can leave many seniors grappling with emotions like sadness, anxiety, loneliness, or even mild depression. And often these emotional states show up subtly in our daily routines. Take showering, for example. For some, it becomes a coping mechanism. They may start showering multiple times a day, using the ritual as a way to fill the silence, soothe discomfort, or regain a sense of control. For others, the opposite happens. They begin skipping showers entirely. What once was a regular habit fades away as motivation decreases or depressive symptoms take hold. Days pass without bathing, and the energy to care for oneself feels just out of reach. These changes, whether they involve excessive showering or complete avoidance, can be important signs. Healthcare professionals often ask about hygiene habits during checkups, not just to ensure physical cleanliness, but because they can provide meaningful clues about emotional well-being. Let's consider the story of Sharon, a 76-year-old widow who had recently lost her husband of 50 years. In the months after his passing, she began showering twice a day, once each morning and again late at night. For her, these moments were more than hygiene. They were her way of feeling anchored in a world that suddenly felt unfamiliar. "It's the only part of the day that feels normal," she told her daughter. But over time, her skin began to suffer redness, dryness, irritation. She also felt more tired, almost drained after each shower. It was her daughter who gently suggested she speak with her doctor. That conversation opened the door to a larger one about grief, about loss, and about healing. Sharon began meeting with a counselor and gradually shifted to a more balanced routine, showering 2 to 3 times a week instead of daily. With that space, she found other ways to process her emotions, like journaling, joining a local book club, and spending more time with friends. Her story reminds us showering habits can sometimes be a quiet reflection of deeper emotional struggles, but they can also become a starting point for healing. For most seniors, a balanced shower schedule 2 to 3 times per week is ideal. It supports cleanliness, protects the skin from dryness or irritation, and offers a consistent ritual that can bring calm and comfort. More importantly, it can create a rhythm in the day, something steady to hold on to. And for many older adults, that structure becomes a source of stability, especially when other parts of life feel uncertain or overwhelming. But it's important to keep things in perspective. Showering should never become a mask for pain that hasn't been addressed. If you notice you're leaning heavily on frequent showers to numb feelings of sadness, or if you've stopped bathing altogether, it might be time to pause and reflect. What are your emotions trying to tell you? Reaching out doesn't have to be difficult. Whether it's a trusted friend, a caring family member, or a healthcare provider, you don't have to face these feelings alone. Even a simple conversation can start the journey toward clarity and peace. Ultimately, your shower should be a source of comfort, not a chore, and certainly not a burden. It's a place where you can refresh not only your body, but your mind and spirit too. Recognizing patterns in your hygiene routine, especially if they start to shift, can be a powerful act of self-awareness. If something feels off, listen to that quiet voice. Give yourself permission to seek help. Emotional well-being deserves just as much attention and care as physical health. And maintaining a thoughtful, balanced shower routine can be one of the many small, meaningful steps in nurturing that part of yourself. Thank you for spending time with us today, exploring how something as simple as rethinking your shower habits can support not just your body, but your entire sense of well-being. In this video, we've walked through 6 important reasons why seniors may want to reconsider their hygiene routines, from protecting the skin and immune system to ensuring safety, promoting circulation, and supporting mental and emotional health. What's one thing you learned today that really stuck with you? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear how you plan to apply these insights in your daily life. Your experiences may inspire others as well. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you again for being here. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.